In today's digital world, cybersecurity is all about keeping our online stuff safe. It means using strong passwords with numbers and symbols, and also adding an extra check, like a special code, when we log in. Think of it like putting a lock on our digital doors. Keeping our computer programs and apps up to date is like fixing any holes in those doors so bad guys can't get in. We should be careful about clicking on strange emails or links that might try to trick us. That's called phishing. Also, always use a strong password for our Wi-Fi, like a secret code for our internet connection. Don't forget to make copies of our important stuff, just in case something goes wrong. It's like having a backup plan. By paying attention and sharing what we know, we can all help make the internet a safer place for everyone. Password security. Keeping your online stuff safe is super important, and having strong passwords is like having a strong lock on a digital door. Strong passwords are tricky for bad guys to guess because they use a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. It's like making a secret code that only you know. Also, it's a good idea to use different passwords for each of your online accounts, so if one gets figured out, the others stay safe. To make things easier, you can use a special tool called a password manager to help you remember all your strong passwords securely. Another cool thing you can do is add an extra layer of protection by turning on two-factor authentication. Software updates and patch management. Keeping your computer and devices working well is like giving them a checkup, and that's why doing regular software updates is super important. These updates make things run smoother and fix any problems in the computer programs. Imagine it's like getting a cool upgrade for your phone or computer. But the really cool part is that some updates, called security patches, act like digital superhero band-aids. They cover up any weak spots in the software that could let bad guys sneak in and cause trouble. So, by keeping everything up to date, it's like putting a strong lock on your digital door and making it tough for cyber troublemakers to mess things up. Safe browsing practices. When you're exploring the internet, it's like going on a digital adventure, and to stay safe, you can follow a few easy rules. First, be a bit of an online detective and watch out for tricky things called phishing attacks. If an email or message seems strange and asks for your secrets, like passwords, it's best to ignore it. Next, look for the // in the web address when you visit websites. It's like a superhero signal that means the site is keeping your information safe. It's also a good idea to follow the rules of the online road, such as not downloading stuff from strange places, setting strong passwords for your accounts, and being careful about what you share. Secure Wi-Fi practices. Making sure your home Wi-Fi is safe is like putting a fence around your online space. It's super important because your Wi-Fi is like the door to the internet, and if it's not protected, strangers might get in. To keep it secure, think of your Wi-Fi password as a special code only you and your friends should know. Make it strong with letters, numbers, and symbols to keep it a secret. WP3 encryption is like an invisible shield that adds extra protection, making it hard for others to understand your internet traffic. Also, if friends come over, it's like having a separate room for them, a guest network. This way, they can connect without reaching your main Wi-Fi, keeping your personal stuff safe. Device security. Taking care of your device is like having a digital guardian, and there are easy ways to keep it safe. Think of antivirus software as a superhero that fights off harmful viruses and keeps your computer or phone secure. It's like a shield that blocks online bad guys, making sure everything works well. Using biometric authentication, such as fingerprints or your face, is like having a special way for your device to know it's really you, a bit like a secret handshake that keeps others out. Also, treat your digital stuff like treasures and regularly back them up, which is like making copies of your important files in a safe place. This way, even if something happens to your device, your digital treasures stay protected and can be easily recovered. Social media security. Staying safe on social media is like making sure your online space is just for you. Take a few minutes to check your privacy settings. It's like closing the curtains in your digital house, letting in only the friends you trust. When you share things, think of it like talking in a big digital room where everyone can hear. Be careful not to share too much, like your address or phone number, so your private stuff stays private. Also, be smart about clicking on things. If a link or ad seems strange, it's like an unknown path, better not to go there. Stick to the familiar parts of social media, and you'll be like a wise explorer, having fun while keeping things safe and secure. Email security. Keeping your email safe is a bit like being a smart detective in the digital world. Watch out for tricky email scams. Those are like sneaky tricks where bad guys try to get your information. If an email asks for personal stuff or money and seems a bit off, it's like a surprise package that's best left unopened. Choosing a secure email service is like picking a trustworthy messenger for your digital letters. Look for a // in the web address. It's like a padlock, showing it's a secure place. Before opening emails or clicking on things, it's like checking IDs at your digital doorstep. Make sure you know the sender and be careful with unexpected attachments. Data encryption is like giving your important stuff a secret code for protection. It's as if you're putting your digital treasures in a locked box, so only the right people with the special key can open it. This secret code is super important because it makes sure that your information is safe from anyone who shouldn't be looking at it. When you send messages or chat online, using encryption tools is like having a private conversation in a secret language just between you and the person you're talking to. It's like whispering between friends in a crowded place others might hear, but they won't understand. Also, when you encrypt your important files, it's like putting them in a digital safe, making sure that even if someone tries to peek, they won't get what they're looking at without the right key. Cybersecurity education and awareness. Making sure your online world stays safe is like staying informed about the latest news in the digital neighborhood. It's important to keep learning about cyber threats, just like you'd check the weather to be prepared. Being a bit of a digital detective, you can read about different cyber attacks and scams, understanding how to protect your online space. Imagine being a helpful guide for your friends and family by sharing tips on making strong passwords and recognizing tricky online stuff. It's like showing them the ropes to navigate the digital world safely. Also, staying aware of the latest trends in cybersecurity is like keeping up with the latest fashion. It helps you stay in style and, in this case, stay secure online. Safeguard your digital world with strong passwords, two-factor authentication, and regular updates. Stay cautious of phishing, secure your Wi-Fi, and use encryption for added protection. Be a smart detective against email scams, educate yourself and others, and stay aware of the latest trends. Implement and share these practices to create a safer online space. Remember, cybersecurity is a continuous learning journey in our ever-changing digital world. Stay vigilant and keep your digital world secure.